Coach, we find the foot of the Rockies, Denver, Colorado, for this edition of the NFL. Just a short time ago, sounds loud enough to reverberate across the Rockies. They're ready for football in Denver as the Broncos get set to do battle with the Atlanta Falcons. The Broncos will kick. Here's Brandon McManus to start us, and we are off from Denver. On the return, here's Justin Hardy. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action, hit them over the top.
Let's go.
On second down, here's Ryan. On the screen, this is Coleman. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. It'll be a loss of a yard, and just like that, it's third down. The last completion actually lost a yard, so now they'll need to convert on third down. On third down, Ryan. Looking deep for Julio. Oh, wide open, complete. And he's going to be taken down deep into Bronco territory. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. And that's the connection, Ryan to Jones, that this defense obviously has to key in on.
Certainly feels like they got the party started with that one, doesn't it? And when those two get in sync, it just scares the heck out of defenses because he can hit Julio Jones in a short zone, and he can take it the whole way.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, it's nothing but room to run.
Second and goal from the 6 this time. On second down, Ryan. That's complete right around the 8. 5 yards that time on the completion, and now it's third and goal. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't they?
Yeah, when we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time, really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
It's Coleman here. No gain on the play, and what to do now on fourth and goal.
Brandon, I know what I would do in this situation. You're on the road. It's the opening drive. You've gotten all the way down here. I would go for it.
They'll run it with Coleman, and he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. Tevin Coleman punching it in from a yard away. And the Falcons take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Now Matt Bryant on for the point after. Bryant tacks on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Here's Bosher to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Throwing on first down is Keenum. Space to maneuver at the 40. And he will find his man for the first time, Demaryius Thomas, as they finally wrangle him in at the 48. 23 yards on the play.
Defense gives up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. On first down, Keenum. And that is incomplete here. It was Desmond Trufant right there, step for step in coverage.
We talk all the time about playmakers on offense, but let's face it, there are plenty of playmakers on defense, too. I think we just saw an example of one, didn't we? Not force that incompletion.
Yeah, he's a great corner. They got a couple of them on that side of the football. Keenum will try again on second down. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Vic Beasley. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9.
Let's go. 22. 22. 22. Hey, go, Roger.
On third and long, it's Keenum. Hard throw, incomplete.
And third down is a key down in any game you play. And third down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
On is the punter, King, to send it away. Fielded just inside the 30. Alongside Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, it's the Falcons in possession to begin quarter number 2 as they take over following the punt with a 1st and 10. Here comes the Falcon offense now as they get set to take over here. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
Rolling to his left. Now he's going to let it go. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way down to the 26. It's a big play there for Atlanta. And even 40 yards. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 26-yard line. Here's Coleman. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Wow, that play got shut down in a hurry.
As soon as the snap came, you could see defensively they were just closing in. That was going nowhere.
Yeah, you count on your offensive line to give you a little bit of space, a little bit of time so you can make a move. There was none there for him.
No gain that time, and it leaves him with 3rd and 11 coming up. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
Now it's Ryan. Dancing to his left. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up fourth.
What's the old adage? Be quick, but don't hurry. Well, that went right out the window there. He was hurried, harassed. That ball had to be gotten rid of. Otherwise, he was going to get sacked.
And Bryant's kick is good. And the lead moves to 10-zip. So no problems at all on that one. And you know, there's virtually no wind. This is a kicker's dream here tonight.
It absolutely is, isn't it? So to me, with no wind, it should be a passer's dream as well, right? But in this case, the defense held out. They had to force the field goal.
That's fielded in the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
Here we go, 52.
Now they'll run it on the toss. Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on 3rd down. And you know what offenses want? Win 1st down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on 1st down.
Stand down. Very left, very left. Hey, 52.
Now Keenum throwing on. He'll find Sutton on the right side, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Keenum now on 1st down. And that is incomplete. 1:58 to go in this first half of play. Back to Denver right after this. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Check, 45 to the bike. Hey, go, Roger. 22. 22. Move.
They'll pitch it to Booker. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. Ricardo Allen, the safety, makes the stop. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Hey, go, Roger. Pick it up. All right, 53. Hey, orange. Stand down. Yeah, I got you. Hey, 52, right? Hey, 52. Hey, that's hot.
Throwing is Keenum on 3rd down. And he will have him in. Demaryius Thomas. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. A Bronco 1st down. Keenum hooking up with Thomas.
Let's go.
Now a first down throw. Keenum. And the catch made. This is Emmanuel Sanders. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half.
Hey, Joe, it's Joe, it's Joe. Mike, check. There you go, 52. Hey, 52. Hey, go, Roger.
They go play action here on first down. Being chased out left. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Freeman. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. Now before the second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number one.
Let's go. Hey, go, Roger. 22. 45. Hey, 52. Takes two.
They'll run with Booker. Booker coughs it up, and the Falcons grab it. And a big turnover there, as his guys will get the football back. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
Following the fumble recovery, it's Ryan. And he fires one that's intercepted. Isaac Yiadom in there to pick it. And this one will be brought back to the 22. That late in the clock, second quarter, why not just run it a time or two and get it into the locker room?
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and get out of there. But I'm just wondering if the pressure of today's NFL and the high-powered offenses that you're facing may have forced them into saying, let's try and get some more points.
So they get the INT. Now here's Keenum. On the crossing route, he hits Demaryius Thomas. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. To throw on second down is Keenum. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. So on third down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. And McManus able to put it through. And they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Here comes the Broncos offensive unit here as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. They'll start out on the ground with Booker. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A Bronco first down there, 12 yards on the play.
The more football I watch, the more I want to check and see if teams are going to panic when they're down on the scoreboard. And this team has shown no signs of doing that. A lot of the time, they come out after the half. Things haven't worked so well in the first go-around. They want to throw the football like crazy. But the way to open up throwing the ball is to run it, and they've run it well here to start the second half.
Well, snap came at 1. Keenum buying time to his left. And that's complete to the tight end, Hireman. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you get a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you've got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
He'll let this sit. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Emmanuel Sanders, 58 yards. And the Broncos are an extra point away from tying the football game. On here, Brandon McManus for the point after. Extra point from McManus is good. And we are even at 10 apiece. So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away. Now Hardy on the return. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Here comes the Falcons offense. It's their first possession of the second half now. And last time, 1 play interceptions. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in it, and let him fling another one.
They'll try to get the ground game going with Freeman. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Hey, let's go. Hey, got it. 21. Let's go.
Now Ryan on second down. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Austin Hooper, the tight end, was the intended target. And it'll bring up third down. A pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it. And in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides, where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
To throw on third down. Ryan, and getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. Ryan to Sanu, good for an Atlanta first down. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times, because he can trust you being in the right spot. And they connected there and picked up a first down.
Over the middle, that's caught by Ridley. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's third down.
Well, that's pretty much how they teach as a DB. Hit him and have some force with it. Yet he still caught the football and got the yardage he needed.
A little deflating?
Very much so.
Defensively.
Yeah, because you're trying to police up that area, and you don't want them to come in there, and you're hoping some good hard tackles will keep them out of there. In this case, he just shrugged it off and went ahead and got what he needed.
To throw is Ryan. They'll set up the screen for Freeman. And they'll get 14 yards out of it and a fresh set of downs.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a first down.
And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
Hey, let's go.
Back to the ground, this time with Freeman. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right, he's pretty much been completely neutralized. Welcome back now to Denver. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets them up now 1st and goal.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the 2nd level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quick and fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. To throw on 2nd down. Ryan, this will be caught at about the 5. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Tevin Coleman. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Falcons have broken our tie. And it's no good. Well, that could be a critical miss here in a one-score game in the 4th. Here's Bosher to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. And Denver getting set to take the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Hey, go, Roger. Hey, 52.
On 1st and 10, Keenum. Now he's going to go deep down the left side. He's got a man complete. And they finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 34. It's a big play. Keenum to Thomas. 46 yards. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 34.
22. Hey, orange. Hey, orange. Roger. Mary left. 22.
Keenum on 1st down. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. It was Justin Bethel who was right there defensively.
And we just saw another example. These cornerbacks have played tight coverage all game long. Might start wanting to think about a few double, triple move routes to try and shake their guys free.
They have, you're right, they have had no room to breathe.
Hey, go, Rodney.
Booker on the counter. And he'll get it down inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Right back to Booker. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. That one good for 13 and a Denver 1st down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. Now a timeout coming in here defensively as they stop it before the 2-minute warning. With 2:09 to go in the game.
Let's go, let's go.
Here's Booker. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. They'll get 6 on the play, and it's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this.
Here you go, boy.
And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Devontae Booker, a 10-yard touchdown run. And the Broncos are an extra point away from taking the lead. Critical extra point up and good. And that is going to put them on top by a point, and it sets us up for quite a finish. Now McManus on to kick this one off. Now Hardy on the return. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field. He's back to throw. Getting it out left side to Sanu. A gain of 6 there on first. Clock running, and the Falcons moving with a sense of urgency.
At this stage, you've got to hustle. Got to get back to the line of scrimmage because you're saving that timeout to make sure you have a chance to get your kicker out there for the big shot.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. As they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. So the sack pushes him back, and now 3rd and long for Ryan and the Falcons.
21. Wait. 39.
Back to throw. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Sua Cravens with a pick. And what a return as he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line.
And that one, Oh, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill trying to get your guys down the field, and it's looking like they're going to go